What's the damn deal, YouTube world? It's your boy, The Final Battles, here again today, bringing y'all some more solo leveling. Chapter 136. We are back with our boy, Mr.Woo. How do you like it? How do you like it? Yes, we are back. Last chapter, we left off with my man Sung Jin Woo arriving in Japan, just dripping all the sauce, paparazzi on him, people from other guilds just begging him to come save the day from the giants. All the resources from other hunter organizations were so focused on closing this S-rank gate that other gates started to sprout up all over Japan. It was just completely going crazy. But our man Sung Jin Woo arrived on the scene with his shadow army ready to level the playing field, clearing out the giants, and the only one left right now is the one standing between him and the S-rank gate. Let's see what happens. Our boy Sung Jin Woo has the shadow army at the helm, at the ready. Let's get started. Page 1, charge. We got Sung Jin Woo letting the shadow army go off. Miriam screaming out into the sunset, I guess. The rest of the ants charging forward. 3 other giants charging upwards. Next panel, we got more of the shadow arming just in droves. Literally, just it looks like a panel of ants just covering the city. We got the giant in the background just looking menacing with his club back there, standing in front of the gate. Let's see what happens. The ants crawling, going forward. Sung Jin Woo looking off to see what the first move is. Still, giant looking down, squints his eyes, focuses in. Sung Jin Woo surprised. What happens? Something shoots out. Is that a laser from the gate? Is that something from the gate? Okay, something just shot out. What just happened? Boom! A giant explosion. Oh, snap. Was that from the giant itself? The giant leaping forward with its sword. It's like a lightning shot crack. Slices completely through the army. Going down the street, just cutting the army completely in half. Oh, man. What incredible power. A single swing took out more than 100. Its size is enormous. The mana it's emanating is enough to make me want to run away as fast as I can. Woof. Power levels on a different level, and that's coming from Sung Jin Woo himself. It agitated me. How could such a being exist? There are 2 ways to get rid of agitation. You could run away from the cause and forget about it, or get rid of it entirely. Of course, we know what type of man our boy Sung Jin Woo is. He's going to get rid of the problem. This thing is going to get exterminated. It looks like it's taking a fire blast straight to the face from our boy Tusk. Tusk not playing around right now. Oh, and is that Iron behind him right now? Prong attack. One hand, the giant stuffs the flame blast from Tusk, blocks it, easy mode, swivels around, swings at, oh! That was not Iron, that was one of the giants, excuse me. Completely cleaves him in half though. Gone, decimated, easy work. Miriam screeching on, well, that's not Miriam, but one of the ants screeching on the ground, crawling on the giant's foot, eating up his foot right now. That's gotta feel terrible. The giant just seems to be a little bit annoyed. Kicks the ants away. Now we got Miriam looking up, letting out a screech. Miriam looks like he wants to go fight him, charge in head first. Sung Jin Woo says, hold up, wait. Let us observe. Not just yet. We have to use our minds. Not yet. And we got the dynamic, well, not the dynamic, the troublesome trio, Miriam, Igris, and our boy Sung Jin Woo all posted up. This much is within my expectations. I've gotten enough spare mana. I'll need to press the attack a bit more to figure out its weakness. So, letting the Shadow Army do its thing, sending the fodder in so he can maybe hone in and see if this giant has any weakness. Right now, its overwhelming strength is just dwarfing everybody. As you can see, now this is an interesting panel. We have half of Sung Jin Woo's face is like, it almost looks like the MF Doom mask, but shadow MF Doom mask on Sung Jin Woo right now. As the Shadow Army's getting decimated, his mana's depleting, trying to regenerate. But I mean, not far from where he already started at. I mean, if you see, it's like at 107,000 compared to 109,433, which is the grand total of his mana pool. Now, what do we have? Next panel, more of the Shadow Army trying to cut into the giant. Sword swing completely ineffective. We got our boy Naga over here stabbing into the giant. Seems ineffective also. Gets completely one-shotted. More and more mana being drained. Uh-oh, and now the mana is starting to go out the window. Its mana is covering itself like armor, which seems to be why it doesn't ever defend. It's that confident. So, it's using its mana essentially like a Nin barrier, or what was it called in Hunter x Hunter? Was it called 10? I think it's 10 when you just encase yourself in it. However, there was one time that an attack got through. He peeped the weakness. Is it his eyes? Cassell. They need some height to fight this giant. The dragon rises. Let's go. Igris on the back of Cassell with Sung Jin Woo. Miriam taking flight. They're heading straight for the giant right now. Let's see what the plan is. Is it going for his eyes? The usual weak spot. Lined up right at his face. Miriam going in for the first strike. Darts in. The giant taking it back. Tries to backstep a little bit. Cassell coming in also. Igris looking disgusting on top of Cassell with the lightning sword just beaming up, looking like a paladin right now. Ew. Igris coming down with a clean swipe. Let's see if this has any effect. Going down. Oh! And it seems like our giant friend dodges the attack. Keynote, dodges, no longer wants to tank the attack anymore. Is there a specific spot that they were aiming for? My boy hits the matrix, lean back. That giant's pretty nimble for his size. I knew it. Sung Jin Woo picking up on it. Maybe this giant has an Achilles heel. Another swipe down from Igris. Straight down onto the giant's hand. The giant still swiping away at Cassell, trying to get them out of the air. Igris hops off of Cassell onto the giant's arm. Is currently running up the giant's arm, getting ready for the finishing blow. Lets it out, tries to crack down on his face. The giant defends again with his palm. The lightning snuffs through. Oh, no. He's not even noticing the lightning. Either that's Miriam himself or Sung Jin Woo over there floating in the air. We can't really tell because it's so small compared to the rest of the surrounding. Nope. It's Sung Jin Woo coming through the lightning, using it as a guise to distract the giant. And it looks like a direct blow to his eyes. Sung Jin Woo just too quick with the daggers. Getting in, getting out, just as I thought. Sung Jin Woo thinking to himself, smiles, grins. Miriam with the follow-up attack, scratching along the giant's skin and cutting his face deep. It looks like the face of the giant is unable to attack those to defend those attacks with his mana pool, unlike he was able to do with the rest of his body. I guess his body is too big to completely cover it all, so he must leave some of it open. Ruler's Authority. Ew, Sung Jin-woo just looking nasty again. He's got like 3 different blades coming from behind him. Oh, what's going on? Ruler's Authority. Is he going to use those blades? Is he going to like telekinesis those blades into him? Oh, he did. It looks like they're all striking him. The red, purple, and green blade are all striking the giant at the same time. Ooh. There's no longer a battle between a hunter and a monster. Yeah, this is definitely not that. This is no longer a battle between a hunter and a monster. For sure not. This is on a whole different league. It's a whole different league, buddy. This is like a battle between 2 monsters. It really is. Because Sung Jin-woo is nasty. Hung Nim. VP looking on, proud of his guild mate. Sung Jin-woo tearing up the monsters, the giant's eyes right now. Sung Jin-woo still just stanced up, looking like Gilgamesh at the ready right now. Just got blades behind him, ready to use his authorities, his king's authority, or authority's touch, or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Ready to just shoot those at the giant. Mutilate. Going straight for the eyes. Not taking any prisoners today. Gouges out the monster's eye, the giant's eye completely. I mean, look, it's just gushing right now. That eye was definitely mutilated, decimated, and desecrated. Beru, Miriam coming in for the follow up. As you command. Goes down straight into the monster's eye. Skill used. Mutilate. This is a painful way to go out. Nobody wants an ant in their eye. Nonetheless, Sung Jin-woo either. Kaisel. Oh, they're completely inside his body. Oh, they're in the brain. Miriam just tearing it up. Tearing it up. Ew. Ew. Oh, there ain't no reviving this man after that. How y'all gonna do him like that and try to revive him? Oh, the giant just coughing up blood. Oh, they did him dirty. Y'all didn't have to do him like that. Y'all didn't have to do him like that. Giant missing the eye. Oh, man. He's seen better days. The blood just running down his giant 6-pack. He falls to his knees. The Shadow Army waiting as they see that they are victorious. Nothing special here. All in the day's work for the Shadow Army. Easy clap. Easy. You have defeated the enemy from the system. All according to the plan, the architect says. Wow. And that, I'll be surprised if he can actually revive this giant though, because they did this man quite nasty for him to come under the fold. Like, oh man, that's a bad way to go out. Having Miriam up inside your eye, just going in. Oh man, I wouldn't wish that upon nobody. But guys, y'all know what the deal is. I hope y'all liked the video. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. Get this channel monetized. Leave a comment down below. It helps with the algorithm. It helps get engagement. And it helps me know that y'all are liking what y'all see. And as always, guys, God bless.